TLS client authentication, also known as two-way TLS authentication. Consists of both browser and server exchange TLS certificates during TLS handshake process. Just as you can validate the authenticity of a server by using the certificate and asking a well-known certificate authority if the certificate is valid. Okay, so browser validates authenticity of server by using certificate. So browser consults or verifies by using server's certificate, consulting user certificate with a well-known certificate authority, and server can authenticate the user by receiving a certificate from the client and validating against a third party, and server does the same. It's OCA or third party. To do this, the server must provide the user with a certificate generated. Server creates a custom certificate for the user, assigns values to the subject. What subject? Do they mean like assigning certain properties to the certificate, like metadata, so that this can be used to determine what user the certificate should validate? Okay, so service creates a custom certificate custom certificate, custom properties metadata certificate for the user. What user the certificate should validate. The user installs the certificate on a browser and now uses it for the website. User installs certificate on browser and uses it for the website. It is a good idea to do this when as is acceptable or even preferred. Preferably user only has access to the website from Preferably user has access to the website from only one computer or browser. The user is not easily scared by the process of installing TLS. Or there will be someone The website requires an extra step of security. Sounds very generic. It is also a good thing to use when the website is for an intranet of a company or organization. It is generally not a good idea to use this method for widely public. Do not do it for widely, for public websites that will have an average user. For example, it wouldn't be a good idea to implement this for a website like Facebook. While this technique can prevent the user from having to type a password, thus protecting against an average keylogger. Keyloggers. It is still considered a good idea to consider. It is still considered a good idea to consider using both the password and TLS authentication combined. Traditionally, if the client is behind an enterprise proxy, which performs SSL TLS decryption, this will break certificate authentication unless the site is whitelisted on the proxy. If client is behind an enterprise proxy, this will break. Okay. For more info, see. Okay. 8 minutes. Thank you very much for watching. Leave a comment, like, subscribe, and see you in the next one.